Yo, what's going on, guys? Uncle T, also known as Trent Innocent, is back with another video. Today's video, we're going to check out and review the GoSports Golf Simulator Enclosure. Now, this one here is going to be their 10x8, but they also make these in sizes 12x9 and 14x8 as well. So let's go ahead and open this up and check it out some more. So I gotta say, now this arrived very quick in the mail. I think it arrived just 3 or 4 days later, but everything is well protected inside. Of course, you're gonna see everything pretty much has like a plastic cover over each separate item inside the box. Packaging, gotta say it's an A+, people. Well organized as well. Now, GoSports, they make all kind of products. Of course, they make golf products and other products as well. But as far as their golf products, they do make some putters and wedges, some simulators, accessories, trading aids, got some nets, we got some storage options, mats, and more. All right, guys, a little behind the scenes. Everything is out of the box, and this is what we got. So everything organized pretty good for the most part, I believe. Assembly is going to take a little while on this one, just to be honest with you. But of course, we got the poles, got some nets, and more. So quick little rundown. Now here on the poles, you're going to see some stickers with some numbers on them. So for example, these have number 4, and I think there's 4 of those. That's going to be an 8, a 1, 6, and then I think 5 over there. Over here, same thing. Got a few 6s. Got a 1 and a 2. A couple 10s, I believe. Over here, you're going to have, of course, your netting and a few more things as well. So yeah, a little behind the scenes. We got several things here for sure. So this book was included inside the package. So this is going to be just a book on assembly pretty much, but I think there's around 7, maybe 8 steps, I believe. It's in that area somewhere. But anyway, so yeah, step number 1 for assembly, just building the frame. So remember, each of those poles have a sticker with a number on them. So if you look here at step number 1, it's kind of showing you how to attach this. So just look at the pole, look at the stickers, and yeah, it will take you some time to put this together, but hey, if you look at the poles and look at the stickers, and if you assemble this correctly, it may go by quicker than what you think. All right, so we are done with the frame, and yeah, step 1 completed. And I gotta be honest with you, this first step took a while. The first step here took right there around 35 to 40 minutes. I will be honest with you, I did mess up one time, but found the problem pretty quick and got it all worked out now. So the frame, finally done. And I did all this by myself. Now if you have some help with you, you could probably knock it out quicker than me. So just kind of a heads up on that. So a little behind the scenes here. Whenever you're done with this is how it's going to look. So this right here is going to be the left side. This part here is going to be the top. And then here is the right side. So putting this up took probably around 5-10 minutes. Wasn't too bad. Part was pretty easy and pretty simple, people. Step number 3 is you're going to attach the impact screen. So this white part right here will go here on the back. So it's going to kind of back up right quick, give you a nice little overview, I guess you can call this. But yeah, this part here, pretty easy to set up and attach as well. And let me show you something right quick. So actually here on both sides and the top, this actually kind of involves the next step, but you're going to see several of these holes. So you're going to put these little things, we'll talk about those more in a minute, but pretty much you got to put these little things in the holes, get these tightened up. So you got places here on the left side, you got places up here at the top, The right side, same thing as well. And then even on the bottom, got more of these as well. And here's just kind of an outside perspective. So the screen here, the white screen, pretty easy to set up. Getting everything all tied down and tighten up pretty easy as well. So just remember, you're going to have places top and bottom and on the left and right side as well. Now, just kind of a heads up, when you are attaching the top, you will need a ladder, just because this one here, 10 foot tall, and even if you're a tall guy like me that's 6'5", you still need a ladder to climb up to the top and get those tightened down. But remember, they send you, I think, around 30 or 36 of these. So you got several places on the sides, top and bottom, that you will need to get tightened down. So next up, we got some of this foam padding. So there's gonna be a total of 4 pieces of this inside the box. So you got some places here on the sides, at the bottom. There's the other side. We also have another piece attached on the back bottom as well. So you're gonna have 4 pieces total for this. And this just kind of gives it that extra protection on the corners and also on the bottom as well. So the next step here is going to be the net. So the net here, this is going to go just here on the corners, here on the front. So this part here is actually just Velcro, so it goes on there pretty easy. It only took just a few minutes to get both of these set up. Also, just kind of a heads up or something I do recommend. I don't have any weights with me, but you may want to get some type of weight, or you may want to get something just to put this at the bottom of your net. So just kind of keep that in mind. It ain't got to be nothing expensive, nothing fancy. As long as you got something just kind of simple, just to keep the net in its place, that's all you need. And then here's the other side, same thing. That part is also Velcro as well. And then I don't have it all the way stretched out, but you guys kind of got a decent idea what's going on here. But yeah, this side, same thing. You may want to get some type of weight or something to hold down the bottom. Okay, time out. So before we get too deep into this video, there's a few things I need to mention ASAP. So I'm going to start taking some swings here pretty soon, but you guys are going to realize something very soon. So I think it's very important I take a quick timeout in this video and explain a few things. I think it's very important to explain to you guys what's going on, and I think it's very important to at least mention there's a few more items that you will need on your own. There's a few of these items that you will need that is not included here inside this box. So I wrote down 3 things that you will need to buy, or maybe some of these items you already have. But anyway, number 1, and this list no particular order, but you do need some type of mat to put your ball on. Look, it ain't got to be the biggest, brightest, coolest mat on the market. As long as you have something that is simple and something that works, people, that's all you need. So some type of mat you will need to use for the simulator. Number 2, you will need a projector. Now, this one here, kind of the same thing. It ain't got to be the best name brand on the market. It ain't got to be the most expensive one on the market. As long as you have some type of projector that works, and as long as it can fit the screen, that's all you need, people. So just something that works for this. Number 3, you will need some type of shot tracer. This one here, I know I keep repeating myself over and over again, but people, once again, it ain't got to be the best name brand. It ain't got to be the best one on the market. You just need something that works. Plain and simple. As long as you have those 3 items, and as long as they work, you can use this like a simulator. Now, the case for me, I don't have these 3 items. So the way I was kind of using this today was kind of more like a net, to be honest with you. But I do want to at least mention this on camera, or I'm hoping you guys at least kind of picture this in your mind while I'm taking swings. Just remember, you can use this like a simulator, but just keep in mind you will need you will need some type of mat, projector, and then some type of shot tracer. I mean, you can use this like I did, just like a practice net if you want to. But once again, if you want to use this like a simulator, you will need those 3 items. Now let's get back to the video and take some swings. So before we end this video, a few more things I do want to mention on camera. This is going to be just like a final thoughts type of video, or even just kind of a couple of reminders before this video ends. So let's talk about assembly first. Now assembly on this one, I'll mention this again. So I had no help. I was by myself putting this together. I never have put one of these together before. At first, I was so confused. I was so lost. At first, I'm like, how the heck do you put this together? Yeah, I messed up a few times, I'll be honest, but eventually got this to all work. Now, for me, it took right there around an hour and 20 minutes, I believe, for assembly. I think it was just under an hour and a half. But look, I'll say this. If you got some help with you, that would be great. That would be awesome. If you have put several of these together before in the past, you can also probably knock it out quicker as well. If you got some help with you, and if you know what you're doing, like me, possibility you could knock this out in 30 to 40 minutes. If you're like me, and if you have no help, and if you don't know what you're doing, yeah, it may just take you an hour and a half to put this together. So just keep that in mind. Um, Also, once again, a couple of reminders, a few more items that you will need. So if you don't have these items already, you will need to buy these if you want to use this like a simulator. Now look, before someone comments, look, I know, let me be very clear on this. I know for this video, I did not have a projector. I know I did not have some type of tracker that can track the ball on the screen. I know I had a custom mat that I made. I know it was not the coolest, brightest, best mat on the market. It's just a homemade, basic version. I know. Just save some time and don't even comment that. Look, I know it. I know there's a couple things I should have done in this video that I did not do. Today's video, I was using this more like a driving range, more like a net. Which, I mean, yeah, you can use it like that if you want to. But I know the main purpose for using this product is more like a simulator. Look, I know it. I get it. So yeah, you will need some type of mat, you will need some type of projector, and you will need some type of way that can track the ball on the screen. So some of those items you will need to buy if you don't have them already. Let's see here. Moving on. So as far as like how the product turned out, so I mean, I took quite a few swings. Probably took some swings for probably, I don't know, we'll say 15, 20 minutes. Wasn't out there for hours and hours, but yeah, probably just 15, 20 minutes. Took a decent amount of swings. And look, I mean, I can't hit a ball as far as like Tiger Woods or Phil Nicholson or, Arnold Palmer. I'm not as good as those guys. I mean, I'm not a pro. I mean, I'm not even good enough to play, college or, I mean, I never even tried out for my high school team. I mean, yeah, I may play time to time, but I'm nowhere close to a pro. I mean, if I get a hold of the ball pretty good, and if the ball goes straight, yeah, I make it hit it maybe 200 mats, 200 feet. So yeah, even with me not being the strongest guy out there, my swing is not the best looking swing in the world. But I do want to say this now: the net can handle everything just fine I was hitting. So even the powerful swings for me that could have went 200 feet, give or take, or maybe more than that, maybe, I don't know. The net can handle that just fine. Now, of course, today is just my first time using this. You know, plan on using this more in the future. So hopefully in the future, hopefully nothing tears up, hopefully nothing breaks. But so far, day one, things went great so far. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I got. So if you do have any questions, just leave a question below, and I'll respond to that as soon as possible. And also, if you can, just leave a like, and also if you can hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, would be greatly appreciated. Of course, for those interested in this product, I will post a link to the product in the comments and description. And yeah, that's all I got. See you guys in this video. Have a good one. Trent and the Sip. He's out.